Good evening! Happy Friday, everyone! So it's nice to see you here since it's a Friday evening and you decided to spend some time with me! Hello! Yay! Wow! Lots of you are coming! Today's gonna be a very important life. That's all I can say to you. Because this word we're talking about today is a problem to a lot of people. And I would be... Why is my husband here? You should not be watching. We're gonna talk about this word because it's very important, because it's easier than you think, and because I have stories to tell you about this word. So it's gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer to see if more people, hi Bella, to see if more people are gonna come. Oh my God, my student Danny from London is watching, which means it's so late and she should be in bed. Hello Danny, you guys are awesome. You guys are so dedicated. Friday night and you're here. That's amazing. Oh, yay. So what we're gonna do is, first thing we're gonna do is talk about the pronunciation of though. 1 p.m. Kellen, hello. So we need to talk about the pronunciation of hello to you. We need to talk about the pronunciation of though, because there is something that happens when we are talking in English, which is, if you are not comfortable, if you're not completely relaxed and comfortable about how you're supposed to pronounce a word, and you know this, like when you think about though, maybe you think, I don't really know how to pronounce it, how to say though, and you're talking to somebody in English, your brain is going to play a trick on you. Do you know what that means? Your brain is going to be like, don't say the word, don't say it, don't even try, because you're going to say it wrong. Like, just avoid the word altogether. Don't say the word. And that's a problem, because then you're never confident, you're never comfortable, and you're never using the words you're supposed to use. So yes, we need to know about the pronunciation of though first. Yes, it is TH, okay? I am sorry, forgive me, it is TH, and we have to practice. So, my tongue is hiding behind my teeth, okay? And I'm blowing out some air here. If I put my hand there, I can feel the air. So then you go, it's gonna vibrate. And then you say, though. Hello. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Though. Though. You've got G and H at the end, right? What's this sound? Do you know? G and H makes a long sound. So, though. Though. Okay? Pronunciation is out of the way. Out of the way means it's not here anymore. We are done. We understand how to say though. Any questions about how to pronounce though? Are we good? Though. All good? No questions? All right, you guys are doing really well tonight. Very good. So, I'm gonna tell you a little story about something that happened to me when I arrived in England, okay? Also, something important to say here, very important, is that though was one of the first words I learned. So, when I arrived in England, it was maybe about, I would say, 3 months later. Yeah, 3 months later or something like that, I learned the word though. And I learned it in a sentence, and I learned it in a real life sentence. Like something really happened to me that made me learn this word. Of course, The first time I heard and I saw the word though, I wasn't completely ready to start using. I don't expect you to be completely ready, but I expect you to be like, okay, it makes sense now. And then slowly you can get a little bit more comfortable with the word. I was at school and I was leaving school, walking home with my friend, Michelle. There is a video on YouTube where I'm talking about Michelle. And there was a boy at school. Husband, are you still here? There was a boy at school that liked me. And I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a mobile phone. No phone. I didn't have a phone, okay? So whenever he wanted to say something to me, he would text my friend and she would tell me what he said. Like really, this happened, guys. And guys, if you've just arrived, I'm telling everybody about a story that happened to me in England that made me learn the word though. So listen up. So one day we were leaving school and my friend got a message from this guy. Okay, from this guy sending a message to me, right? And he said, hello, I want to talk to Patricia. I want to talk to Patricia. And my friend replied, because I was 15, guys, come on. My friend replied, listen up, yeah. My friend replied, she doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to you. And then he texts back, and that's how I learned the word though. He texts back and he said, is she there though? So listen to this. Forget everything you know about though. Forget the dictionary. Forget Google Translate. Forget everything. Forget grammar. Forget your books. Forget your English lessons. Forget this and just focus on this example. Okay? He wanted to talk to me. My friend said, she doesn't want to talk to you. And he said, whatever, I don't care, she doesn't want to talk to me. I just want to know if she is there, if she is with you. Is she there though? Do you see, do you feel the meaning of though? You don't need to understand the meaning, you just need to feel the meaning. Now hold on, I have more stories for you. I have more examples. Stay with me. We are 50% there. And then I'm looking at my notes. A very dedicated person. And then guys, first thing I want to say to you, apart from my stories, which are very crazy as always, is though and although, which is the one that it's spelled just like though, but you have A-L, right? You know that one too? A very long word, although. They are very close in meaning. Very close. Very close. So don't worry about understanding though and although, because it's kind of the same thing. So you're done, okay? You can relax now. Though is a little bit more informal. Though is a relaxed word. Though is a word you're going to use with me. You're going to use with your friends. You're going to use when you travel and you're having a real conversation with anybody in the streets. Okay? In a bar. When you're drinking and you meet someone, you're going to use though. Although, you can use too. I use a lot. But is considered slightly more formal and serious. So you can use it if you want to, but it's just generally a little bit more formal, okay? This is a little difference for you to think about. I'm gonna give you a sentence. Okay? Right, are you listening to me? Though you have, it's you, I'm talking to you, watching me right now. Though you have been studying and trying to learn English for a long time, you still don't know how to use the word though. Oh my God, do you see what I did here? So I used though in the beginning of my sentence, right? It's the first word of, yes, it does, Marcelo. This works, the informal and formal thing works both in the UK and US. This is more UK, but it works fine for US, don't worry. I'm gonna say my sentence again. Listen up, okay? Listen up. Make notes. Make notes. I'm dedicated. Be dedicated too. Are you ready? Though you have been learning English for a long time, you still don't know how to use the word though. Come on. So, though is in the beginning of my sentence, right? It's the same as something else that I believe you heard about. Even though. You heard about this? Right? So, though and even though are very similar when you talk about this. You've been learning English for a long time. This is a fact. Now, even though you've been learning English for a long time, though is still a problem for you. You still don't know how to use that word. Not good, is it? Not good. Is it making sense, guys? Are you starting to feel the though vibe? I hope so. I'm gonna give you another example, a real life example, as always. My son is 4 years old, okay? And he has recently, very recently, like 2 weeks ago, he has started to play a little bit of video games. You know, Wii video game thing that you play. He normally plays Mario Kart. Even further, yes, but it's different in the, yeah, but even further is different to what I'm saying. Don't get confused about this. It's slightly different. He's been playing Mario Kart. You know Mario Kart? That you race with the wheel? Yeah. So he's been playing this now with the wheel, like driving and racing, when he's playing video games. And the other day, he was playing Mario Kart with my daughter. And what happened was they started fighting. They started fighting, not physically, verbally, but they started like, no, it's my turn, no, my turn, going crazy. And I went there and I said, that's it, guys, you're fighting, no more video games, and I switched it off. And then he looked at me and he said, he's 4 years old, listen to this, and if you're new here, maybe you don't know that my husband and I only speak to our kids in English. So my kids are bilingual, okay? They speak fluent English and Portuguese, although we live in Brazil. Although, I could have said though here, but I like to say although. Remember, I told you I was a very formal person. That's the proof. So what was I saying? Yeah. So, this was in English. This whole conversation happened in English, okay? And I said to them, okay, guys, you're done. I'm gonna switch it off. No more. The end. And he looked at me and he said, I didn't do anything though. He's 4 years old. What does that tell you? It tells you that though is a very basic word that you need to know. He's 4 years old, and he said this sentence to me. Yeah, he said, I didn't do anything though. Do you know why he said that? Because he never learned English from a book. Because he has no idea what grammar is. Because he has no idea what Google Translate is. He said that because that's what he hears from me and my husband and the television and books that we read to him, like storybooks. And he understood that it meant, but I didn't do anything. Instead, he didn't say, but I didn't do anything, which is like a Brazilian brain that speaks Portuguese, right? That's what we would translate. He just said, I didn't do anything though. So forget trying to understand it and just begin to feel the word. This is probably the best thing I can tell you, because that's how I learned it too. I had no idea what hello, good evening. I had no idea what that translated as. No clue. Never needed to know. Still don't know. Sometimes I get confused. There was a list of about 10 translations in Portuguese. Anyway, what else did I want to tell you guys? Okay, there is something I want to tell you that is important. Actually, there isn't. I have a little exercise for you to do with me. Okay, now, you guys that have been here for a while watching me, I want you to think of a real sentence in English about you, about yourself, about your life. And I want you to send me a comment here with your sentence using though. I want you, pay attention please, I want you to write a sentence in English about your life, a real sentence. I'm telling you real sentences about my life. That's the least you can do, right? A real sentence about your life using the word though. I want you to try because I want to correct it, okay? So I'm going to give you some time to just think of a sentence that you think it can be really short, really simple. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, anything complex. It can be something as simple as, I didn't do anything this morning though. Something really simple, because I want to just see if there is anything that I need to correct. Patricia, please answer me when we need to use the sentence even further in a conversation. Okay, I am going to correct your sentence using the word though, because I want to explain though even further to you. Does that make sense? I work in a corporate office. I wish I was a traveler. Whoa, that's a great answer. Listen, guys, I work in a corporate office. I wish I was a traveler blogger, though. Marcia, that's great. Well done. That's perfect. That's great. But you don't need to say traveler blogger. You can just say travel blogger. Sounds better. Travel blogger, okay? But well done. Perfect. Very good. So is there anybody else who is going to send me a little sentence for me to correct to see if you guys understand? But I think it's clearer, isn't it? Is it clearer to you guys? Do you feel like you can maybe start using it now? Yeah, travel blogger. You're welcome. Let me see if anybody else is going to send me a sentence using though. Let's just see. Yes, I'm going to look at my notes to see if there's anything else that I forgot to say that I wanted to say to you tonight. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Yes. I wanted to stay up very late, but my mom doesn't let me though. The problem with this sentence is that you said but and then you said though. So it's like you are repeating yourself. Listen guys, this is important to all of you. When you say but and though, you are repeating yourself. So you just use one of them. In this case, I wanted to stay up very late. My mom didn't let me though. Very late, comma. My mom didn't let me though. Or I wanted to stay up very late, though, in the middle, that works fine, though my mom didn't let me. Do you see? You can't use but and though because they're like, no, I want to be there. No, me. No, me. No, just one. I don't like math. I'm supposed to study though. Perfect, Bella. That's it. I don't like math. I don't like math either. Sorry, I'm an English teacher. I don't like math. I'm supposed to study though. Yes. Perfect. So, guys, I think that's what we've got for tonight. I don't want to do it though. Yes. Yeah. I don't want to do it though. Perfect. Well done. Guys, beautiful people, I think that's it for tonight. I know how it works, though I don't have a good example. Yes, that's great. That was a very good example. Well done. I know how it works, though I don't have a good example. You see? It's very similar to but in this case. I don't need to study grammar though. Be careful with your spelling. Though does not have a T at the end, okay? I probably wouldn't have known the difference though. Wow, this sentence was amazing. Well done. I probably wouldn't have known the difference though. Yes. Vini, hello. Very nice. Very, very nice. Everybody, it has been a pleasure. Is it clear now? Was this productive to you? Please, I want to know what you thought. It was the first time that I did a live about a specific word. So I really want to know if you guys enjoyed it. Please send me a message, DM me to let me know how this was for you. And we're going to be together again next week. I hope it's going to be as cool as it was tonight. Thank you for being here tonight and enjoying this time with me. 9 p.m. on a Friday. What? But hey, thank you. I wish you all a fantastic... Oh, you're welcome. I wish you all a fantastic weekend and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for being here. See you later, everyone. Bye.